Hey, I'm RickyBigy. You're watching the RickyBigy Talk Show. Let's get it. Hey.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy RickyBigy. This is RickyBigy TV. Welcome to the channel. Before I start, please hit the like button, subscribe, share. You're watching the RickyBigy Talk Show, so we won't get straight to it. Yeah, so some of y'all know who I am. If you don't know who I am who I am, and no, I know will I am. However, no matter the circumstances, here I am. Never fold, never give up, never quit. Still pushing for greatness. Greatness is what's expected of me, nothing less. And I feel a certain way if I'm not the best. I don't want to be among some of the best. I want to be the best. So I want you to let that sink in for a minute. Let it marinate. You know what I mean? Let it sit in your brain for a second before you truly, fully get it. But we ain't gonna do all that RickyBigy type talk. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do none of that today. So I'm gonna get straight to it. Today's topic is, so I have a problem with a female having a problem with being questioned what's their body count. My problem with you having a problem with that is why? Why do you have a problem with that? I don't quite get it. You do have your right to not answer a question you don't want to answer. That I'm for. I'm for that. But don't tell me you have a problem with someone asking a question. Why would you have a problem with that? You have a problem with that because it was wilding out. And and it didn't create the best situation for you. And because of that, all of that catch up to you. So to answer just questions. And unfortunately for you, one of these questions that become a question now, because back then there was no such questions like that. It wasn't a question. Unfortunately for you, that's a question. What's your body count? You know what I mean? You can choose not to answer. That's cool. I'm all for that. I'll clap for you if you don't want to answer. That's right. But don't have a problem and go on a rant talking about why do I care about that? If I'm blessed, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, it's not just even about the satisfactions of, if we get locked in. It's just so much more telling me a lot more about you. So a lot of time you thinking certain guys are asking questions like that just to know how tight that thing might be. In reality, that's not even, for a lot of guys, it's not even where they're going with it. For a lot of guys, it's just more like it tells us something about you before we get to fully know you. You know what I mean? If it tells ain't no judgment, we ain't out here judging. It just get a sense of who this person may be. But let that sink in for a minute. You know what I mean? But if you have a problem with that, that'll also give me a sense of how open-minded you may be, may not be. And then that's where I'm going with that. Because a lot of times we think somebody have a problem with something, with someone. We think it has to be deep. It doesn't. A lot of times we think in order for us to know who someone is, that person has to do something crazy, big, extreme. The smallest thing could just put me in positions of knowing a few things that I didn't know about you. That is significant. So that's my take on that. You can't have a problem someone asking a question. Because the only reason why you have a problem with that problem is because that's a problem for you. That's a problem that you have. You have too many, and you don't feel comfortable. Now that we know what that means. What that means. You didn't know then. You thought, it was a game. And it was. It can be. But be open-minded. Or don't give up. Don't give yourself away so easily. Because once you start going crazy just off of a question, it just gave you up right there. Like everybody who has a brain will pick up on that. Because you not comfortable. Like, you know what I mean? Where we have rules, we have things we can say to not give ourselves away. No comment. I'm not comfortable answering that question. There's certain things we can say that just not make you look a suspect. You're not comfortable answering that question. It could be because there's people around, or you don't want to, address that now, or you don't feel like that's something you need to answer. But when you just start going crazy, what the hell you care about my body count? Why you worry about that? Why does that even matter? Like, yo, it's just a question. That tells me one thing. You ain't built like that for. And if this can be an issue just off of questions like that, you know how many issues we're gonna have? Because I got questions. And when I ask my questions, I need answers. Let that sink in for a minute. Listen, I'm RickyBigy. This is the RickyBigy Talk Show. Listen, the world is yours. So you do whatever you want. But while you doing whatever you want, just keep in mind, time is going. And if you're doing things you ain't supposed to be doing, things that you may have to deal in the future. And you probably don't want to deal with them in ways you don't want to deal with them. So therefore, while you living life and doing what you're supposed to do, or doing things you ain't supposed to do, just think about that and just move a little different. Move a little bit more. With more like stand a standard for yourself. So this way it's not even a thing in your head. You know what I mean? You'll be automatic with it. I'm just saying, our generation is cooked. But I'm already ahead of time. And I'm like, the next generation, bro, they won't have to come up with another word. Because this word ain't gonna do it. It's gonna be a disaster. Not that I'm wishing for it. That's just how it's painting to be. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm RickyBigy. I can see, I am the vision. I can see pass through things. I can see what some things will be. And then, we have a real problem in our hand. Hey, listen, I'm RickyBigy. This is the RickyBigy Talk Show. We won't stop this episode right there. Y'all make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, share this channel. This channel, we are taking over. We're just talking. Let's go.